For this dress I'm using a cotton fabric which is woven in 2 different colors and a satin ribbon. Here you can see the pattern and you should trace the size you are interested in. Fold the fabric in the grain line so you can fit this piece on the fold. Add 1 centimeter in seam allowance. Do this twice so you get 2 pieces. This piece is going to be the skirt. You just cut it in half. As you can see, I've cut the top part of the dress in 2 different fabrics, and I start by laying them right sides together, and I sew the sides with a straight stitch and 1 centimeter in seam allowance. Press the seams apart, and then I put these pieces right sides together and I pin the top part of these pieces. Sew around the top part with 1 centimeter in seam allowance and a straight stitch. Check to see if your sewing machine has the option to leave the needle down when you stop, then you can use that. When you've sewn everything, you need to cut in the seam allowance like this, everywhere you have the seams going inwards. Where the seams are going outwards, you need to trim away some small parts, as you can see I'm doing here. If you do a nice job on this, your finish will look much nicer. Turn your right sides out and make sure that the top edge looks neat and tidy. Pin it and press it. Around the top you may sew a nice top stitch close to the edge. The bottom part of this piece I zigzag together. Now it's time to sew the skirt part, and I sew the sides, right sides together, and I make sure if you have any pattern on the fabric that they are in the same direction. On the top part I zigzag the edge and I sew 2 gathering seams. On the bottom part I hem it. I fold 1 centimeter and then 1 centimeter again, and I press it. Sew a nice straight stitch on your hem. And now I have gathered the skirt so it fits with the top part. Pin the top and the skirt right sides together all around, and then you sew around with a straight stitch. If you have any gathering threads showing, you may take them away, and then you may sew this satin ribbon. I sew it only on the front part because at the back I'm going to tie it. Cut the edges like this so they look neat and tidy, and now your dress is finished.